Miss Sari Haulia.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I want to share screen.
I will make you a host so that you can present. You can share the slide from your side. All right.
You can see?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Let's okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the time given to me. I want to do presentation or paper about the tourism improvement potential through waste management for along Jakarta coastline. Our member for this research is Harun Akbar, me Sari Ahmad Koda, Rahma Sari Dewi, Amalia, Novindra, and Kastana Sapanli. Okay, for today, our outline is divided into 4 sections: introduction, methods, result and discussion, and conclusion. Introduction. Jakarta, as the capital city of Indonesia, possesses natural resources and a great tourism potential. If properly utilized, it will bring significant benefits. The issue at hand is high influx of waste from various rivers passing through Jakarta. The presence of scattered waste on the beaches diminishes the attractiveness of tourism and creates a negative perception of this destination. Objective: research gap. The lack of information regarding rivers waste that is being managed by the Jakarta government. The lack of information regarding the abundance of suspended materials along the Jakarta coast during various seasons and relation to the tourists visiting Jakarta. Research questions: how to collect the reverse waste data that is being managed by the Jakarta government, how to abundance of suspended materials along the Jakarta coast during various seasons, and how does it relate to the trend of tourists visiting Jakarta. Aim: identifying the waste management practice surrounding Jakarta's rivers, assessing the presence of total suspended material in the Jakarta by coastline, and analyzing relation to the trend of tourists visiting Jakarta. Methods: research location and data collection. The research location was conducted in the waters of Jakarta Bay, and the total suspended matter or TSM data was obtained through globe color remote sensing data with spatial scale 0.04 degree or around 4.6 to 5 kilometers for data and monthly temporary scale. The data observation focus what was from rivers in DKI Jakarta province that flow to Jakarta Bay, among others Cengkareng, West Canal, Ciliwung, Es Kalibaru, and Cakung to the open water in the north of Jakarta. The volume of waste entering the Jakarta's rivers was obtained through data from the Jakarta provincial government, temporal data for January 2020 until June 2021, and tourist data was obtained by BPS data. Data presentation and processing. All monthly data is processing and represented as a time series using statistical methods. The cost of waste transportation is measured using the general waste transportation tariff applicable in Indonesia, which is around 60,000 rupiahs for cubic meters. The TSM data is plotted using Ocean Data View software with the data interpolating variational analysis interpolation methods. Person analysis is used to calculate the relationship between the number of tourist visits and the volume of waste generated. This is okay. Next, results and discussion. Waste management in Jakarta refers the collected waste is then measured and recorded as the volume of waste. In this figure is about the volume of waste taken from rivers in Jakarta area, and this is the percentage of river load based on collected trash. The average monthly waste collection cost is assumed as follows. This is drain driver is Cengkareng, West Canal and Ciliwung, Cakung and West Kalibaru. This is a minimum and maximum in rupiahs. The total cost is so high. And then the high funds needed to handle river waste should be prepared before public awareness and law enforcement to not dispose of waste into the river are implemented. Suspended material in Jakarta based weather. TSM can include both organic and inorganic particles such as sand, mud, soil, and waste. TSM measurements are often conducted to monitor water quality and the sustainability of aquatic ecosystem. The TSM plot results throughout 2020 until 2021 can be seen in this figure. This is NW monsoon is DGF or December, January, and February. Transition 1 is Maret. Transition 1 is Maret, April, May. And then SA monsoon is June, July, August, and transition 2 is September, October, November. View from the reverse estuaries, the contributors of incoming materials to Jakarta Bay can be observed as follows. This figure is about the distribution of TSM in the drain river. River varies every month. This is the height in West Kalibaru and Cakung. And then tourists visiting Jakarta. In 2020 until 2021, both international and domestic tourist visits experienced a decline due to COVID-19 pandemic. However, following 2 years, there has been a notable recovery with a positive increase in tourist visits. In this picture is international tourist visit Jakarta and domestic tourist visit Jakarta. The right line area represented the time frame data that we have captured for this research. Okay. The person correlation coefficient of approximately is 0.9909 suggests a highly significant relationship between the two variables. With a correlation value approaching 1, it can be concluded that there is a strong tendency that higher tourist visit correspondent to a higher amount of waste generated in Jakarta. Futurewards, linear correlation calculation can be performed among various extinction parameters, along with an analysis of the COVID-19 pandemic situation before and after. Detailing international and domestic coastal tourist data and conducting focus group discussion or FGD are necessary to obtain a more comprehensive research outcome. Conclusion. This study reveals significant variation in waste volume in Jakarta's rivers, with the highest load found in rivers flowing into Canal Barat and Ciliwung, Cengkareng, and then the highest TSM values are located in the eastern part of Jakarta Bay, which renders That area unsuitable for tourism development. The cleanest area is situated in the central part of Jakarta. The area that can be developed extends southward, and high correlation results between coastal clean lines and tourist arrivals can serve as input for relevant parties to develop sustainable tourism through a clean and well-preserved environment. Okay, thank you. For future information, please contact my friend Harun Akbar. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your presentation.
Okay.
We open our session for the Q&A. So any questions from the floor? Any question from the floor, you can just unmute yourself or you put in the chat box. Yeah. Any question or any ideas from the floor? Okay, that's a mess up. Yeah. Okay, if no question, thank you so much again for your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
So we will move to our third presenter. They are